What is your biggest Uno reverse? My high school teacher, Mrs. Sanderson, said I'd never succeed because I couldn't focus. She'd mock my questions, call me wasted potential, and joke that I'd end up flipping burgers. The whole class would laugh. She wasn't entirely wrong. I did start working at McDonald's after graduation since my grades were awful and no college wanted me. She'd even see me in the drive-thru wearing that red uniform. But while she kept crushing dreams, I was learning how that restaurant ran. I studied inventory systems, scheduling, customer flow, everything. I asked nonstop questions. The franchise owner, Mr. Malik, noticed. While other teens just showed up, I was asking about food costs, labor percentages, and marketing strategies. During slow hours, he started teaching me how the business really worked. After 18 months, I became assistant manager. 2 years later, I saved enough for a franchise down payment. Mr. Malik even co-signed my loan. I poured everything into that first location, working 18-hour days and mastering every detail. Corporate loved my numbers. One store became 2, then 5, then 12 across 3 counties in 6 years. I now employ over 300 people and earn 7 figures a year. The irony wasn't lost on me. Mrs. Sanderson was still teaching the exact same curriculum she'd been using for 20 years while I was building a legitimate business empire one burger at a time. Last spring, severe budget cuts hit our local school district incredibly hard. Veteran teachers were getting laid off left and right, including some who'd been there for decades of service. The local news covered the story extensively, interviewing longtime educators who were suddenly struggling to find any work. That's when my HR manager called with news about an interesting application we'd received for our management training program. "You might want to review this particular resume personally," she said with obvious curiosity in her voice. Guess whose application was sitting right there on my mahogany desk? Mrs. Sanderson herself, carefully listing her 23 years of teaching experience and explaining how her organizational skills and natural leadership abilities would translate perfectly to restaurant management.